We are recording, so now we're gonna snap at the same time, and then we're gonna start. Okay?
Okay.
Because I gotta sync it up. Ready? So 3, 2, 1. Welcome, y'all. Back to my channel. Wait, hold up. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, we're gonna snap one more time. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to my channel. To another podcast. Episode 2, episode 1. Shout out to everybody that did watch episode 1 though. Podcasts are cool and I'm excited. I got a special guest over here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Di, and I am Nate's posse sister, posse member.
Posse member. Cool. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I just ate, so.
Oh, you just ate?
Yeah, I did.
That's dope.
Was the food great?
The
No.
food was great?
But was it food? Yeah.
Oh, you went to the cafe?
Yeah.
What you got?
Fries and pizza, but the cheese was not sticking to the pizza.
That sounds like a
So
real
it
college
was
meal.
cheese and bread with a hint of tomato sauce. Yeah.
But that's been like everybody for the past
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I just figured I also ate ramen today.
So you're really living the college life.
I'm living the college life. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. But shout out to you,
Thank you.
because if y'all don't know, it's actually Sunday right now, and we got class tomorrow. But
Yeah.
you still showed up. So
I did.
appreciate you. You finished your homework.
Did I finish what?
Your homework.
Yes. I'm actually
The scholar.
3 days ahead.
What? Oh, you making me look bad. I still got one chapter to read after this. But
Did I read? That's a different question. I don't consider reading homework, you know. It's more of like a optional part of my education.
Really? So you just like,
I don't know if I should have said that out loud.
yeah, because what if a professor be watching?
Oh no, I
That'd be
definitely
funny.
read.
Oh, I think well, I can't say people's names, but I'll tell you after
Okay.
who subscribed. So you maybe be in trouble.
No.
It depends
Lawrence
who sees it.
University, I am totally for reading. I love reading,
They just caught you in a whole lie. But yeah, we're gonna just get started.
Yeah. That's
Your homework was to bring 2 topics.
yeah,
You succeeded, hopefully.
I did.
So we're gonna get into the first topic, the one that you sent me,
Okay.
and you can kind of give an intro to what your topic is.
Okay.
Then we'll just talk.
Okay. My topic isn't necessarily like something controversial or something, but like I basically just said like talking about masculinity and femininity and just like what that might mean to each other. And I don't know, like if you've ever struggled with either, yeah, let that spark some conversation.
Yeah. All right. So I guess, how do you define femininity? I can't even speak. Femininity. Masculinity and femininity. Yeah. How do you define that?
It would have made sense for me to have an elaborate answer. However,
You failed the
I know.
class.
I already am
Come on,
feeling...
you're not doing readings, and then you just.
I am doing readings. Don't set me up like that, Nate.
No. You better get in trouble.
I am reading. I'm reading my books. They were great.
Got you. What are you reading right now? Side note.
I'm reading Honeybee Democracy.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. It's
It's
different.
it's a read for sure.
I don't like honeybees like that, but it's.
I
it's
think
alright.
they're essential. Are they worth reading hundreds of pages for?
No, but they're Harvard.
That's a subjective
experts.
answer. Our professors would say yes.
Oh, did you see? He told us. Well, my professor told me they have like a honeybee thing here,
Really?
and you
Like
have
a
to,
comb?
and you gotta
Like a
he
hive.
told us to go and see it.
Oh, that's exciting. I would actually go. That's fun.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to get stung.
They usually don't sting. I think there's certain
That's what they want
conditions.
you to think.
Yeah, well,
Oh, and random note, I was doing homework today, and in my computer design class, and there
Okay.
was a wasp in the room,
Oh, wow.
and I was like mid finishing my project, so I
Uh-huh.
really couldn't leave. Like I was in the zone, but like the brother was just.
They
flying
usually
over
don't
me.
sting you if you're not bothering it.
But you see, I feel like I'd be the exception. I feel like
I
they
a-
would sting me.
I said that, but I was actually the exception. I got stung by
You
a
got
bee.
stung?
By a bee.
When?
Actually, I don't know the difference. People like will be like, "Oh, that's a wasp," but it'll fully look like a bee. So I'm just like, how do you know the difference? You know,
You just exaggerate. If you want a cool story, you say wasp.
wasp.
But
Yeah,
if, you know,
yeah,
you're like every regular person that actually knows a little bit of bees, you
yeah.
say bumblebee.
I was just running and I got stung in the neck. I was actually very panicked.
The neck?
I couldn't see.
That's the worst, like,
Yeah, I'd rather have gotten stung in my
yeah, like in
arm
the
or my
arm.
leg or something where I could just take out the stinger,
And you
because
can
that's
see
actually
it.
what makes you sick if you leave it in.
Oh, so did you take it out?
Yeah, my sister like had to like take it out, but I was literally panicking.
Oh, man.
You know?
I thought, like, I would have thought the worst. I would have thought, like, my throat was going to close up
I did too.
or something
I was
crazy.
scared I was gonna be allergic and like I wouldn't
Oh,
be able to
yeah.
communicate with my sister that like
Ooh.
my throat is swelling.
That's
you
a
know?
good point, though, because I feel like, shoot, you don't know if you're allergic until
Until it happens to you.
it happens, you know?
And then also that movie, My Girl. You know that movie?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's this movie and like, spoiler alert.
Okay. Skip 10
skip-
seconds if you
Yeah.
want to watch this movie.
But basically, the girl dies. I don't know who dies, but someone dies from like getting attacked by
By a bee.
I don't know if it's bee or wasps. You know?
That's a crazy way to go out.
Yeah, they're also children. So like,
Just the smallest things taking out the biggest amount of
I
people.
know. That's what I'm saying. That's why you don't. Well, I don't know. I was saying like bees don't really bother you, but like there's exceptions. There's exceptions to literally everything. So
Mhm.
you know.
Nice. But
Anyway, back to the
back
topic.
to the topic of what we're talking about.
Masculinity. And
masculinity.
femininity. I think masculinity and femininity are just ways of expressing yourself. I don't necessarily think you're like born with either feature innately, you know? Like I just think like these are ways of expressing ourselves. And you know, usually masculine things are like darker, grungier, rougher, more abrupt, you know, even in behavior, while femininity is more fluid, I feel, lighter, in some aspects. I think femininity can also be really strong. Not that those two are mutually exclusive, but yeah, I think there's just ways of people expressing themselves.
That's dope. How do you, I guess, as a person, have you ever struggled with, I guess, femininity, or I can't say that word, it's in my life.
Femininity.
Femininity. That word, and
have I ever struggled with the word?
Yeah.
I haven't actually.
Not
I
the
can
word.
say it, you know. Unlike others.
Chill. Don't do that to me. Not on mine.
I mean, as a child, I was very rough. So I would play with kids who also played rough, who happened to be boys, and as a result, I think I was very masculine in that aspect of presenting myself.
Yeah.
Then I distinctly remember I was like running an errand with my mom, and this lady comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, you have a beautiful boy." And I would wear like cornrows and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And I also had like sweatpants and like a polo, like navy blue polo shirt. So there was nothing to like tell this lady like this is a girl, you know. And I also was a very serious child around strangers. I didn't smile, like I like, you know,
you were just
I didn't have like the manners.
face.
Yeah. Like, you know how children are very expressive and like their emotions, like they don't have to like fake smile for anyone or so like this lady said that and that stuck with me like immediately.
Like, when was this?
This was like pre-K.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it do be the comments that like
it's like the smallest comments that just like So when she said that, I was like, I don't like feeling like a boy, you know, like I don't like feeling like I don't like being mistaken, you know, and like I've never struggled with the fact that I was a girl, you know. That's been like I'm okay with that. But I have struggled with like displaying my femininity as a child, at least.
Yeah.
And then I think in an attempt to never be mistaken for a boy again, I think I just became very feminine.
Like very like y'all not gonna.
Yeah, like you're never gonna mistake me for a boy
it.
again,
Got
like
you.
ever.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, like all the girly things. Like, let's get them. Like, my mom would go from like buying me like soccer tees to
Oh,
like
so you just went on a full
bows.
like shopping. You changed the
Yeah,
whole wardrobe. Up.
yeah. And I think it was very like gradual. It wasn't like, Mom, take me shopping.
Take me now.
Change my
I need
wardrobe.
to change what I look like now.
Yeah, but it was like slowly like back to school. It was like more
Gotcha.
girly things, and slowly like my wardrobe completely changed. But I think that masculine energy still remains. Like, I think I present myself in a way that's like my mannerisms are feminine, which whatever that means. But like also like I think I'm just very I don't know. I just feel like sometimes like naturally I wouldn't cross my legs. Like, I fully will man spread.
Got you.
In an attempt to be comfortable.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But what about you?
I think for me, speaking on, I guess masculinity, but like at a young age, being emotional. I guess people kind of subject that into a feminine trait,
Right.
like girls only cry, stuff like that. So I think that was my only struggle at a young age, was really just like expressing myself emotionally, because the whole you got to be a man and you can't express how you feel is something that a lot of people deal with, especially me. But I think accepting it and like knowing that you feel emotions and embracing it is really crucial. And I think shout out to my parents. I feel like all parents are good.
Thank you to the Smiths.
Right. But yeah, like they really taught me like it's okay to feel these feelings, like watch, don't overthink,
Right.
just try to get out of those feelings.
Right.
But it's natural. You're gonna want to cry some days. You're gonna want to feel sad. I was about to say bless you, but cough you, I guess. But yeah, I think being emotional human being is something that you don't see as masculine, but I feel like especially now in 2021, I think
I think
slowly
the
evolving.
idea of like emotional intelligence is becoming prominent in the way children are being raised.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing. Some people see that as a bad thing though.
Why?
I don't know. Like I guess there's still like traditional tendencies. I guess like as someone that plays sports, like basketball, you can't cry in the gym. It's
Right.
like it's something that's like it's like an unspoken rule, but like it's still a rule.
Imagine like your like calf is like shattered, and like
Yeah,
this
you see-
rule being put upon you.
but
where
I think
like,
it's
you
like-
can't cry.
It's some like there's some options though. Like I feel like you be like, okay, you can't cry in the gym, right? But then like usually when you see the NBA finals,
Right.
or like
It's just
when
like
they win, it's
full
just full
grown,
on
like,
tears. So it's
men
like
just,
you gotta
like-
win the whole thing to be able to cry. And I think
right.
that's something that is not good.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Sports has always been like the super like intimidating thing for me, especially like contact sports.
But you play soccer, right?
I do. However,
So you kick some
I
people.
play with all girls though, and I think that's a totally different environment.
Gotcha.
Although we're very competitive, even like sometimes I feel like refs are really like sensitive to our contact during
Ooh,
soccer.
yeah.
Like when girls play rough, like they'll like call foul for like
that is interesting
you know-
because I had a ref. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I had a ref one game where people were getting like hurt, like fouls were, no one was calling fouls, and the ref would be like, keep going,
Right.
like or like that wasn't hard, and it's like, whoa, you don't know how much that thing hurt. You watching, you
Right.
reffing, so that's crazy. But
Yeah, it's also just angering, like seeing like watching people be upset about like girls playing rough,
Gotcha.
and like also just like boys playing rough. Like it's just like you allow the certain group of people to feed into their own violence, right? But then like you keep, and I don't think violence is good, but I also think like a good competition in a controlled environment is healthy. Yeah, it's healthy. You need to like learn how to like play for your team, but also for yourself.
Gotcha.
And then when you're like kept from that, because of like things that easily like you can just not necessarily ignore, but if you're ignoring it for the other gender,
Gotcha.
like there's no point in like playing the same sport, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That
Like
makes
it's just
sense.
like we're not playing it the same way.
Mm.
And it's for one simple reason, you know.
Yeah. And I think it's something hard because you think these like sort of standards has been set
Yeah.
for years. So
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of hard to break, I guess,
Right.
in a sense, because it's it's always going to be there. Like racism, all that stuff. It's like
I mean,
we
yeah,
got some years.
these are big issues, but also just like personal accountability for
Mhm.
your own biases. I
Mhm.
think that's something like people should continuously be checking themselves for.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, like you can't live in your own ignorance over
Mhm.
like throughout your life. Like you
Gotcha.
have to be ever like evolving. You
Gotcha.
can't be like, oh, like say something ignorant and then someone corrects you and then you say it again.
Yeah.
Because that's ignorance is fine, I feel, if you haven't been given new information to replace your ignorance with.
Gotcha.
But if you are living in ignorance by choice, that's
That's your
the
fault.
worst
And
way to live.
Why do you want to live like that?
Right.
You
Like
know?
it makes no sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shoot. But anything else to say, or that's it?
No. Also, I love all girls environments. I love it. All girls schools, all girl single sex education. I think is amazing.
Were you in?
I was
How
in
was that?
I loved it.
Oh, really?
It
And what
was
was
amazing.
It? That's middle
Middle
school.
school. I went to an all girls charter school
Gotcha.
in the Bronx. It was one of the most beautiful environments I could have been in.
Oh, really?
My education flourished. My confidence in myself flourished. There was nothing to like. Nothing was keeping me back.
Keeping you back.
It was just simply my education and other girls striving for that, you know.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's funny because I went to Pace, but the school that I was trying to go into was an all boys school.
What was it?
It was Fordham Prep.
Okay. Yeah.
Like under Fordham University.
Yep.
But it was high school, and then like thinking of like, I guess about like transitioning. Say like if I did go right, and I went from an all boys school to university, that would be like different. You know, I feel like going to all boys school is different because being around just the same people is like, I guess not the opposite gender is different. You know.
How so?
Because I think like you can learn from the opposite gender, like the opposite sex.
Right.
Because it's like, I guess naturally, some people are more I guess caring or emotional than the other being. So it's like learning that, and I think other perspectives as well. Like I feel like if I went to an all boys school, I would never like be exposed to how girls feel every day. Something like that, like the small facts.
Do you feel like you wouldn't be able to get that from boys?
I think maybe I would, but I think it's a higher chance, obviously if you're in a high school with both, you're obviously, seeing it, and you can surround yourself with friends that, are the opposite gender instead of like being surrounded by all boys, because I think it's not a big topic of discussion. I'm not sure. I didn't go to all boys school.
Right.
Maybe in the all boys school they're just talking away.
Yeah.
But
maybe they just have like an emotional intelligence class.
You never know.
I'd hope so.
Hopefully.
Fordham, good on that.
Hopefully. But yeah, like I feel like if I did surround myself with that, I feel like it wouldn't be as known in discussion. Like
right.
On topic of discussion. So, maybe I would have less, understanding of how the other side feels,
Do you feel like most of your where does your like idea of like emotional vulnerability stem from? Like where do you get the most information from? Do you feel like it's school, your family?
I think my family. Like I think my mom being someone that like, is, I guess helps me with my emotions and like is more understandable.
Right.
I think she exposed me to a lot of just like why you're feeling this because of this,
right.
This is it's happening to you because of this, so maybe you should change this.
Right.
And just, constantly, going through that, I think widened my whole, view on emotions.
Mhm.
So that's what exposed me to, like, it's alright to cry if, you hurt your
Right.
dang toe,
Right.
or like you stubbed your toe, because
Literally for anything.
that hurts,
Right.
or for anything.
It's like people regulating your smile.
Exactly.
It's people like, don't smile if like you've had an okay day. Like,
Imagine.
who are you to tell me that? Who are you? Literally anyone. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
No one tells you to not smile.
Mm.
If anything, weird guys on the street tell you to smile, So it's like, who are you to tell me to not cry?
Smile.
And it's usually, when people tell you to not cry, it's because they don't want to deal with your emotions.
Mm.
And as a child, like, why are you telling me that as a parent? Like, you're telling me to not cry. Is it because it bothers you? Or is it because, like, you see me expressing this form of an emotion that you simply choose
Just
to
not wanna deal with?
not cooperate with?
That's a good point. Shoot.
Yeah. Like, whenever you're happy, no one's like, well, I don't want to deal with your happiness
Your
right
happiness, yeah, because everybody's down to be a little bit happy.
Right.
No, not a lot of people want to be
now. Right.
sad.
Right.
Word.
It's mostly just like people not wanting to deal with your emotions.
Mhm.
Because as a child, you're not supposed to deal with your emotions alone.
Yeah.
Like, you come to your mom for help. You come to your dad for help. But, like, once you start crying, it's like, I don't want you anymore.
No.
So that just teaches, like, people to be like, oh, like, I'm not wanted if I'm not in a good situation,
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
and that's a horrible message.
That is a horrible message. Damn.
Yeah.
You better speak.
Yeah.
You better speak.
This is all me relearning
Mm-hmm.
how to be emotionally, like smart for myself.
And that takes time. I feel like
It takes
it takes a lot of
It's
self-reflection.
It does.
You're like,
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna try to make this quick as possible. I still got homework to do.
Yeah.
You got readings to do that I just found out,
Sure. Yeah.
because it can't be optional. But
It's not.
this is a segment that I wanted to add.
Okay.
It's called a surprise topic. So I don't know. We're gonna see if this works. If it don't work, then never again. And also shout out to you because you are the first person in the podcast.
Oh, that's
ever.
a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Honestly.
But also you can be like, I'm the OG. I've been here since I started. I'm on the first podcast.
Yeah.
So on episode 100, you'd be like, I was on number 1. So you got that flex on everybody.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to me.
Shout out to you. I think next up on the schedule, I think I got Braden.
That's exciting. Braden's gonna have some interesting topics to talk about.
Honestly, I hope he comes. I think it's either Braden or Buna.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for Braden though. I think Braden's gonna be
He's gonna be an interesting man.
because I think like we don't talk that much.
Oh, so it'll be.
So like it's just like now you really got to talk to me.
Yeah. You have no option but to.
I got no option now. But yeah. But this is the new segment. It's called Surprise Topic.
Yeah.
I'll hopefully find a better name, but right now that's what it's called. Interesting fact, I still don't even have the name for this podcast.
Oh.
I just called it YouTube podcast. Episode
You need
2.
a name.
I need a name. Like I need a cool
for
name.
Sure need a name.
But it hasn't come to mind yet.
I can help.
All right, what's the quick name for my podcast?
Oh, not right now.
This is not gonna be it, but just say something.
I think it should be College Chronicles.
College Chronicles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel judged in this moment.
I think it's a good idea, but like
the butt is scary.
maybe I'll ask Braden.
Wow.
No, I'm playing. We'll see.
No, go ahead. Ask Braden.
I'll make a list. Like I'll ask everybody this question. What's but coffee.
Sorry.
You gotta sneeze at this point. But I'm gonna make a checklist. I'm gonna tell everybody what should the name of the podcast be, and then I'll pick the best one.
I don't think we're gonna have great answers, honestly.
Well, if you want to change your answer, you just let me know. But
Yeah.
right now, it's College Chronicles.
Yeah.
Hopefully you like that. But yeah, this is a new segment. It's called Surprise Topic. So how this works is I basically have no idea what you're gonna say right now, which is kind of nerve-wracking.
Okay.
But you're just gonna say it, and then we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna see if I can talk about it.
Okay.
So get ready to answer your own questions.
Okay.
Because if I got nothing to say, It's all on you.
Okay.
But I hit us with the
Okay.
magic question.
So, a lot of you may not know, you. But in my room, I have a Gibby poster. And,
Great poster, by the way.
Yeah, it's it's actually a tapestry. It's huge.
Got you.
It's maybe like this wide.
Yeah, you can see it when we were on Zoom. If y'all don't know about Posse, we had to go on Zoom to know each other, and it was always funny to see Dai's background is just a big Gibby poster.
Yeah.
With just no shirt off too, just
and a banana
everything.
in the hand.
Oh yeah, the banana is just extra.
Yeah, that was actually a scene from the show, obviously. But anyway, I'm saying this because Gibby, who's a character on the show iCarly, was produced by Dan Schneider.
Got you.
Yeah, and Dan Schneider is an interesting man.
Yeah.
He also produced, or I think co-produced. Either way, he produced Victorious,
Got you.
Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat.
I believe he also did Captain Man. What's that show?
Captain Man?
He did the Thundermans.
Is Captain Man the dude with the underwear?
Yeah, but what's the show?
I don't know. I haven't watched that.
I think it's Henry something. Either way. Hopefully you got. Either way, there's a bunch of shows that he also went back in the day. He did Kenan and Kel.
Never watched
show?
it.
Oh.
See, this is the bad part about Surprise Topic. If you come in here with something I never watched.
That is a black show. It was the funniest show on Nickelodeon.
What was it called again?
Kenan and Kel. It's a beautiful show.
Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe if I see it.
I also might be very incorrect about him producing Kenan and Kel.
How do you spell it?
Kenan is Kenan and Kenan.
Ke what?
Nan.
Nan.
And Kel. That one.
Oh, I did watch this. Shout out to what is it?
Kenan Thompson.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Great person.
Oh wait, no. Anyway,
yeah.
Moral of the story is Dan Schneider is an interesting man.
Okay.
And one of the interesting things about him is that he includes a lot of scenes with feet in them.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I just wanted to talk about that.
You just wanted to talk about feet today.
Well, not specifically feet. It's not my interest.
It's just not your thing.
However, Dan Schneider's thing.
Got you.
And he has a lot of scenes where Carly and Sam are in the camera just wiggling their toes, and he's an interesting man. I just wanted to put that out there. We can talk about how weird is that.
It's very weird. Just quick take.
Yeah.
just off jump.
It definitely is weird. But also just talk about child actors and actresses. I was watching this Jeanette McCurdy, who plays Sam on iCarly, interview, and she talked about her eating disorder.
Oh, shit.
And how
Sam?
Sorry, trigger warning. Huh?
Sam?
Yeah. And how because her character consistently ate on the show, she was always hungry, or she always wanted fried chicken or something. Yeah. But in real life, she'd just be disgusted by this food.
That's crazy.
And her mom would be like you shouldn't be eating these things, just all types of junk and whatever.
Yeah.
And then as a result, she just she wasn't even on the reboot for iCarly. I don't know if it's because of that, but maybe that bad iCarly experience.
And she's the main character.
She's not the main character on iCarly, but she's one of the mains.
You see, this is where I get lost.
Did you not watch iCarly?
I watched iCarly, but who are the two main people? Who's the blonde?
Carly and Sam.
Carly and Sam. So Sam's one of the main characters, right?
Well, not the main, but definitely.
She was on the show though.
Yes.
So their show. So she got to be the main character.
No, the main character is iCarly.
I guess.
One of the main characters. Is Jeanette McCurdy.
Got you. Okay.
But yeah, she just didn't want to come back. Noah Monk, who plays Gibby.
Shout out. No.
And his little brother Gubby.
Oh.
Gubby. I think it's Gubby. He is so cute. I don't think he's gonna show up. He showed up 2 times in the entire show, but they were so cute. Also, my voice is indeed
Oh yeah,
gone.
funny story,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you want to share that. But
Yeah, it was just, I had a very fun night.
very fun night.
Yeah, and
Very
as
fun
a
night.
result, I was
You were
singing songs very loudly.
very loudly.
And now this is my voice for the next couple of days.
As you were saying, you were talking about your crazy night.
Oh yeah, we just, had a fun time
Fun
out.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, back to the surprise topic. So, are we talking about feet?
Do you want to talk about
No,
feet?
I don't want to talk about feet. But I guess I can just say what I quickly think when you were talking.
Okay.
Which is the fact that, like, I think it's usually just it's hard because it's like the director has so much power.
Right.
So it's like right now I'm thinking like the director was like, I'm gonna show feet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably everybody in that studio was probably like, I don't want this to happen.
Yeah.
But I think since the director was saying, we got to do
Let's
it,
show some feet.
they were like, we got to get paid.
Yeah.
So they had to sadly just show
No
feet.
one was telling him no.
Yeah, and that's bad. You need people that tell you no.
You're right. You need people
And,
to check you when you're like
Yeah.
fetishizing.
Yeah, and that's
teenagers.
crazy. Especially like on a show, I guess like a channel like Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Disney, by the way?
What?
Like where iCarly was streamed on?
Nate,
Was it? Am I bugging?
it's Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Oh my goodness.
What did you watch as a child for you to not know this?
I did watch it. I just, it was either I guess Disney or Nickelodeon, but I thought it was Disney.
Dan Schneider is
You're right.
huge in the Nickelodeon world.
You're right. My apologies.
What was your favorite show growing up?
Shoot. Why are you putting me on the spot? I think Proud Family was best. I like that one.
Really?
Just watching like the old ones.
I
And what else? I think Zach and Cody was pretty cool too. Zach and Cody was dope, especially when they moved to the boat. How do you be on the boat
Sweet
for that
Life
long?
on Deck.
They were on the boat for like 5 years, but it's okay. Like that boat never stopped. They just
Yeah.
lived on that.
I mean, it was like a cruise ship. No.
Yeah, but like they never stopped. They
That's
had
very
a
true.
whole like 3 seasons on one boat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of nights.
That's a lot of nights to be
It's
on a
lot of
boat,
nights.
especially like being seasick.
Imagine, but it probably wasn't actually on a boat.
Yeah, it was probably
wasn't
on a
on-
set of
Probably was
like
on set.
Hollywood.
You're right.
Yeah,
But,
definitely not on a boat.
Yeah. But
That
yeah.
would be so inconvenient.
But yeah, these directors got a lot of power, and
Yeah.
I don't know why would you want like I think it's weird because like reflecting, it's like you're gonna have kids watch this,
Right.
and it's like why would you do that to poor little Jimmy watching cartoons in the middle of the morning?
I think it's not as apparent for children.
Mhm.
You know how like there's those videos where it's like weird things on XYZ
Oh yeah,
show
that
that you
popped up.
miss.
Like it's
Yeah,
low key for the adults.
Right, like SpongeBob
Mhm.
especially.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be like very subliminal messaging.
Mhm.
Sometimes I even feel like those like videos are reaches. Like sometimes they'll be like it shows feet and it's fetish. Well, actually no, that's not a good example.
Mhm.
But it'll be like it shows like a slit of someone's skin
Mhm.
and it's like sexualizing this person.
Yeah.
It's just like is it a reach? Maybe, you know.
maybe, but like sometimes it'd be true.
No, but
And
sometimes
it'd be the
it
small
is
things.
true. Yeah.
Because it's something, I guess, I don't know why they think like parents are gonna watch with kids.
Yeah.
Usually like when I was watching, it was like I'm eating breakfast
Yeah.
and like my mom's doing
Yeah.
something or my dad's doing something.
Yeah.
But
Also SpongeBob was very slick with their like
yeah.
wording.
But it's funny because it's like you didn't really know.
Yeah.
Like until after you grew up.
Right.
Like when I was little, I was just like,
Yeah.
you just
It's
you
normal.
just chilling. But then like when you look back, you're like, I really was watching
Like,
this, and I really was liking it. Like
yeah.
it was a good show, but
Yeah. At some point in my childhood, I went from watching like Nickelodeon, and Disney, and MTV is a very powerful channel. I'd go on MTV, and then Jersey Shore popped up.
Oh,
I was a Jersey.
you
I
were
was
a
watching
Shore
Jersey
fan?
Shore at like
Wow.
8 years old.
I don't even watch MTV. The only thing I watch on MTV is The Challenge. Have you watched The Challenge?
No,
You never watched The Challenge?
no,
The Challenge is a great show.
I haven't watched. Is this
It's
like a new
like-
show?
Huh?
Is it a new show?
No, it's pretty old.
Oh.
But no offense to people that started watching it from season 1. But there's just a lot of seasons.
Right.
But it's dope. It's like it's kind of like it got the drama of Jersey Shore, but they do like activities to win money. Like it's like a game show, not a game
that's
show,
fun.
but like it's like running miles, swimming,
Oh.
you know, doing mazes, stuff like that. Like it's like
American Ninja Warrior type energy.
kind of, but like they go to different places, different locations,
Mhm.
and like they try to win $1 million at the end.
Oh, that's
But
exciting.
it's like you vote people out. It's like alliances.
Ooh.
Like it's very drama based. But it's
I love
good.
that. I love that so
You
much.
should watch. It's good.
I might watch
It's called The Challenge. But what were we talking about again?
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. Never watched. I actually watched it, but I was like, I don't like it. I never watched it again. It was just annoying. I guess
Sometimes
it just wasn't something that I wanted to know. It's just people with their shirt on just laughing and like.
No, yeah, it was definitely so like messy and like
Yeah.
there were definitely like issues like I was telling Molly, I was like, college is kind of feeling like Jersey Shore.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I just feel like, okay, so Jersey Shore during the day,
Okay.
like they get their responsibilities
Oh,
done.
like done.
Right.
So that's like us doing homework.
Right,
Going to
right.
class, gotcha.
Going to class.
Oh, but when it's
When
nighttime,
it's nighttime, it's just wild.
It's different.
It's just a different vibe.
Gotcha.
And like everyone just like switches and
Mhm.
like the energy is just like shifted. Like we're not even college students. We're just like people that are ready to like
Got you. Just ready to
just ready to
do stuff.
go crazy,
Go
you know,
crazy.
go stupid and like
Mhm.
not like life risking stupid.
Hopefully. Not.
Not, you know,
You don't know what they do.
never.
Yeah.
I personally I love my life
I love my life too. But
to
you know,
some degree.
what was we saying? You're for a good time.
We're here for a good time, not a long time. And I stick by that motto. Like
I hope not.
I seriously do believe in that. Like I don't want to live past like 80. Is that the age where you can like stop doing this? Once I can't do something for myself that's like
It's, like,
necessary
over.
for me to live, I'm not living. I'm waiting to die.
Nah. If you see it like that, I guess like if I'm 80 and I'm in a bed, I'm like I'm just cherishing the last months. But like that's
Those
good.
80 years can quickly turn into like no, that time can quickly turn into like 20 years of you just
Yeah.
like waiting to die.
But then like you know how like emotionally in sync you are. You're like okay, I'm thinking.
It doesn't
this.
matter. I'm not gonna be able to physically move, Nate.
Right.
Like I'm just gonna be like,
But 80 is still a long time though.
that's what I'm saying. 80 is a pretty good age to die.
Alright, let's change topics. How we got from iCarly to dang dying at 80. but yeah, yeah, just skip the foot scenes basically. Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, this is really fun.
It's really fun.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Yeah, we're gonna close it off.
Yeah.
Do you want to close it off?
How do I close it off?
You just do the regular corny.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Super exciting. Make sure to check out the link in the bio for more exciting things. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, social media.
Shameless plug. Tell who you are.
It's Die the Fairy.
Dai the Fairy.
DAI the Fairy on Instagram.
Mhm.
Do I have a Facebook? Yes.
You do have Facebook?
No. Have I not used it since I was like 8 when I secretly made the Facebook account?
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, at age 8 is crazy.
Yeah, I was a pretty savvy kid.
You just want.
I was very into like doing things when I probably wasn't supposed to.
Got you. So you're like, I'm just gonna download.
I'm just gonna make a Facebook account. But yeah, guys, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, follow Nate on his social medias.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast. By the way.
You're welcome. You should feel honored.
I
actually.
am very honored. I'm very honored, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me actually do the actual.
Because that was a shitty outro.
No, it was alright. It was alright. It was like cool.
I could have done better.
2 out of 10.
Go
2
ahead.
out of 10. No, I was.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna feel offended, but I guess.
Well,
I
I am.
guess it was true. But thank y'all for watching. Stay in tune for the next podcast. hopefully Braden is the next person. Thank y'all for sticking through, if y'all did stick through this whole podcast. Usually I want my podcast to be shorter, but since we got someone here that shared very good topics, by the way.
Thank you. Dan Schneider's feet for this.
Besides the last one. But we'll try to keep them short, but if we start babbling, it's gonna be a little bit longer. But appreciate y'all. Subscribe, like,
Comment
down. Actually comment down below. If you want Di to come back.
Yeah.
What?
I could do so. I won't have a topic, but I can do ASMR.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be like, I don't want her back after ASMR. But y'all, peace out. Have a great day or night. If you see this, y'all could be anywhere, but y'all here right now, so I appreciate y'all. And yeah, have a great night. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.